The closure of US airspace to Russian planes. Is it going to make any difference to President Putin, do you think?
Well, it's going to increase the pressure. It's important to pressure President Putin both militarily, economically, and also physically. Now, Russian airspace, or at least Russian airplanes and equipment and aircraft, have now become unwelcome in many European capitals and now in the United States. It's not just oligarchs. It's not just military sort of exchanges, but the most important thing is these civilian aircrafts are no longer welcome to come to the United States. Now, that sends a message to the Russian people that the actions of President Putin has made and has turned Russia into a pariah. For years and years, Putin's clients, like Khamenei of Iran or Assad of Syria, they were the pariahs, but they were clients of Moscow. And now you see that President Putin and his inner circle are now turning Russia into one of those international pariahs that ironically have also brought such a spirit of unity to the Western world and to the free world. Last night, watching President Biden's State of the Union address, you could not have seen bipartisan standing ovation for President Biden just a couple of weeks ago. But every time he mentioned Ukraine, every time he talked about the Ukrainian people's solidarity, Ukrainian people's strong will to defend themselves and to fight for their destiny, and also American support for Ukrainians, for NATO, for the Western Alliance, and for the free world, you saw bipartisan standing ovation and long-standing ovations for that matter. So yes, Putin has miscalculated, he has failed, and now he's paying the price. But here's the thing, I don't think Putin is going to just roll back his incursion because we're imposing sanctions. Sanctions are a punishment, but they're a long-term punishment. Right now, what the Ukrainians need the most, especially coming from those NATO borders, from Hungary, from Slovakia, from Romania, and from Poland, are arms, lethal defensive measures to be able to take out Russian armor and Russian mechanized units and Russian infantry. The Javelin missiles, Stingers to take out and neutralize Russian air superiority. So yes, that we should continue helping the Ukrainian people with aid. We should continue helping the Ukrainian government both rhetorically, but also finance this war effort and send what they need. And that is arms, and that is especially armor-busting Javelins. That is exactly the sort of equipment they need, and we should provide it. Now, again, even if major cities were to fall, even if Kyiv or Kharkiv or Mariupol in the east, Odessa in the south, even if they were to fall, you could still have an insurgency on your hand, and that could still exert much cost and much pressure on Putin and on a Russian sort of occupying force in Ukraine. So helping out the Ukrainian resistance, Ukrainian military, and the Ukrainian people in this phase, even if major cities were to fall, still not futile. It's a long-term investment in this fight.
Arash Aramesh, national security analyst and attorney. Good to talk to you. Thank you very much.